Hi Lab Rats, and welcome to this edition of the Metal Lab podcast. Hi Tom, how you doing?
I'm alright, another edition. So this is quite an exciting one because we've shortened down the tracks that we're going to be playing.
Yes, so hopefully we'll be able to bring you more podcasts. So we bring you the very best in the underground and unsigned metal scene.
Definitely.
So, what we've been up to since the last one. So we've actually managed to get to see a few live bands recently, which has been great. It's good to see that there is a live music scene going on. And yeah, some of the acts have been great, and it's been lots of fun. I mean, we even saw, I think one of my highlights was a cover band High on Maiden. Really enjoyed that. Obviously, being a big Maiden fan,
Yeah,
that was quite nice.
You really did enjoy that, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, and along with that, we've actually got to see some of the support acts that have been there, which again has been really, really
Definitely.
nice. Getting to see all that, which hopefully we'll be bringing some of those tracks later on in some more episodes.
Yes.
But let's get on with this time. So, who have we got as our first act in this episode?
So the first track that we're playing today is from a band called Order of Nine.
Very nice.
Yeah. So the track is called Whiskey and Rue. Now these guys, they're like a sort of 80s sort of thrash metal, aren't they?
Yeah. So it's quite nice to hear some of that thrashy stuff coming back, and it is definitely of that theme. Now, I wouldn't necessarily class these as pure thrash.
No, it's a bit of a strange sort of track, isn't it? It's got a sort of different sort of genres in it, which is quite weird.
And I do enjoy it, and it's quite nice hearing some of those things that I loved about the 90s metal and the 80s metal as well, sort of coming back again. But yeah, definitely a great track.
Definitely.
So where are these guys from?
These guys are from Pittsburgh.
Oh, cool. So another American band from that. I think these have been around for a little while. Is it 2001?
Yeah, 2001. Yeah.
So. Fantastic. And so, what's the name of the track?
The track is called Whiskey and Rue.
Let's go.
What exactly is it you expected from me? As you drift away, now that I have taken everything.
So that was Order of Nine with Whiskey and Rue, and yeah, they describe themselves as progressive power metal, and I think I think I can hear that. I mean,
and we watched the video as well, didn't we? And we actually thought
Yeah.
that the drummer was in the body bag at first,
Yeah.
didn't we? So it was quite a cool video.
yeah, so it's quite
Yeah.
it's nice to see that people are actually making the effort to do that, and I think it helps
Definitely.
with people actually starting
Yeah.
to produce their own stuff as well. But yeah, a great track, and did really enjoy that. So who have we got up next?
So this is a Swedish band.
Nice.
They're called Chainsaw Holiday.
Oh, good name.
They class themselves as a little bit of a sort of thrash as well, but we didn't sort of think that, did we? We thought it was a little bit of a different track.
Yeah, because
from the thrash sounding.
these were sort of saying they were coming from that kind
Yeah,
of thing. And
I think they mixed both sort of genres as well, didn't they? Sort of like
Yeah.
the grungy sort of sound.
Yeah, so I could hear it in the way the vocals are recorded
Yes, yeah.
with the double tracking on there. There's definitely that. But if someone said to me, "Oh, here's a grunge metal band,"
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said, "Oh yeah, this."
No.
But I did enjoy the track.
I'd say it was sort of, to me, early 80s sort of a rocky sound, heavier rock sound.
Yeah, there was-
Very distinctive sound from there.
Yeah, definitely
Um,
that. But at the same time, it didn't sound dated as well, which I think is
No.
quite nice. It's as with most things, fashions and music starts coming back around.
Full
There-
circle, yeah.
Yeah, and there definitely seems to be some of that coming back, which I'm all for because obviously that's what I grew
Yeah,
up
yeah,
with getting
exactly.
into. So it's great. And so, what's the name of this track?
This track is called Welcome.
Let's go. So that was Chainsaw Holiday with their song Welcome. Yeah, a great 4-piece band.
Yeah, formed in 2012, I think it was as well. So yeah, they've been around for quite a bit, which is cool.
Well, I keep on hearing 2012 thinking, oh, that's not that long ago, but actually that's 11 years ago now.
It's very weird as well, because some bands have been around that long that you just sort of think that they've made it and they're bigger, but it's really how you can see the struggle now of some bands and how hard it really is in the music scene to really get that standout track.
Yes, but at the same time, the fact that they've been going for that and they're still sounding as good as they do and they're still pushing it, I think it goes to show that you have to be in it, you have to believe it, and I think they're one of the bands where you can actually hear that they believe what they're singing and that. So hopefully we'll hear a lot more great things from them.
Yeah.
So the last track that we're going to be listening today, I think is a little bit different. When you first played me the intro from this, it was a little bit, are you sure this is a metal track?
Yeah, exactly. The intro is very, well, it just catches you off guard, doesn't it?
It does a little bit.
Does, yeah.
And so when you first hear this track, believe me, it is a metal track. I think that's all I'll say before we play it. But again, they're quite a proggy band, and as someone who has been in prog metal bands, this is quite interesting. And something that I was quite surprised at is this is a 3-piece, if I'm not mistaken.
It is, yeah. They're from South America, so the band's called Maze of Terror. They've extensively toured around South America with loads of like tours and stuff, and quite big bands, and so I think they've sort of progressively just sort of stayed in South America because it's a big country anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So they're making their name over there.
So again, another great band that you can tell that have been working hard, have put the time in order to be where they are and to sound as good as they do.
Definitely.
Have a listen to Maze of Terror with their song Evil Cannibal. Let's go.
you must die. We're breathing out of blood. Our foes will discover that we're born to eat alone. Only one thing is here, forever running us. Over our victim voice, we forget our world. There's no anything in jungle, now I'm an honor play. Now we're best for the good of the side of being free. Make it on that, put it out this blood. Get away from here, put it in your hand. Get it on, 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 get it on. Feel the evil, get it on. Someone we don't know, we wonder how we die. Doing them, I just don't, I will join into the clone. There was no paradise, when it goes to stay at night. Stay in this, stay on that, stay make sure all the good. Doesn't matter, make it so good, no matter all this pain. I just want, my mistake is even a step in the dream. Enjoy the rain, I just buy a grip. Stay with me here, with the bottom of blood. Get it on, 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 get it on. Feel the evil, get it on, get it on. For the things of greed, God, get it on. Get it on, for the armory, the get it on. Get it on, till it's there we believe that get it on. Get it on, for the actually, the warrior. Feel the get it on.
So that was Maze of Terror with their song Evil Cannibal. And again, this is another band that's formed 2012.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether that was the year to start filming some of these bands, but like I say, it's great to see that these bands are sticking at it, and you can clearly hear that they're tight, they're together.
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant sounding band. The production on a lot of these bands now is really getting up there, and I think it really shows that if you commit to actually producing something that you care about and you love, it does show. And I think that's a lesson that a lot of bands can sort of take away from this, is that if you want something to mean something, then you have to put the time and the effort in.
Definitely. In
order to achieve it. So if you're in a band, or you're thinking about being in a band, do it. Just get out there, get playing, send your music to us, let us review it, let us hear it.
If you want to be featured on our next podcast, you just contact me on email at metallabinterviews@gmail.com.
Yep.
And then we can obviously feature you on our up and coming podcasts.
Yeah, and it'd be great. And if you've got any live shows coming up, make sure you drop a message on our Facebook group again. Every Thursday we do the gig list, so any gig anywhere in the world, just drop it on there, let people know you're playing. I think one of the hardest things at the moment, and we're sort of seeing this as well, is in order to get people to come and see you play, you have to let people know. And
Definitely.
I think one of the problems is now, because everything is online, as much as you can put everything out to the world, not everybody is on your Facebook group, not everyone is on your little...
It's very difficult.
bubble.
We were speaking about this the other night, weren't we, about how like each individual sort of venue or whatever has their own separate people that they market it to.
Yes.
So, you know, and the band have their own fans as well, which is very difficult to get it out to everyone that needs to know. So,
and I think it's something that we was talking about, maybe trying to do, maybe we'll do a podcast on the best way to help promote your bands and things. Because like I said, I think one of the problems is, I think some bands assume that the venue's going to promote it, and then the venues assume the bands are going to promote it. And the reality is, unless everybody's promoting everything, it doesn't get out there. And I think now's the time to help each other. It's if you know there's a band, even if you can't get to the gig yourself, just posting their page, just send it on to other people who might be interested, letting people know it's out there, going onto their web pages, going onto their Facebook groups, their band camps, buying a track, buying the merch. And if you can't afford to do that, because we know times are tough,
yeah, definitely,
just passing on the message and just helping to promote these people, I think can make a world of difference.
Because we want 0 ticket sales to more ticket sales, don't we? And that's the only way that we're going to do it, you know, because it's very, very difficult for unsigned bands at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, and especially where a lot of the bands now, it's the festivals and how expensive some of these festival tickets are. And again, you have to have got to a certain level before you're even invited to play some of these festivals. So if you do hear about little local festivals going on, go, show your support.
Definitely.
Turn up, go. If you love music, then you need to go out and actually support these musicians and support these bands. If you know there's a venue that has music, try and go as often as you can. I mean, even if it's a band who you might not know, give them a chance. And of course there's going to be bands that you go and see and go, well, I didn't enjoy that, I don't like that. But don't let that put you off going again.
Definitely.
And if you want there to be live music, you have to support it. It's
if we don't use it, we're going to lose it, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly. So like we said, if you want to be heard, if you've got a band that you like or anything that's metal related, maybe you're a small business that sells metal related merch, come to the Facebook group of the Metal Lab. We're more than happy to help promote you for absolutely free. We're here to help promote the underground and metal scene. We want it to thrive, and the only way it does it is if we all come together and make it work. So until next time, for all your news, reviews and interviews, join us at the Metal Lab,
the home of underground metal.